Bruh.
YouTube.
The fuck is you looking at, my nigga?
What's good with y'all boys? It's your boy K the Great, but y'all can call me Kalen. So before we get into this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and if you haven't already, go ahead and smack that subscribe button. So before we get into the video, I just wanted to thank y'all for finally getting us 250 subscribers. But the main goal right now is to get to 500 subscribers. So before we get there, I'm gonna need y'all to get me to 300 subscribers and 400 subscribers and then 500 subscribers. So today I got a little self-cut tutorial for y'all. I'm gonna be showing y'all how to line up your own head. I'm gonna be showing y'all how to give yourself a fade from home. If you tired of spending money at the barbershop and you just wanna learn how to cut your own hair, watch this video because I'm gonna be giving away the sauce for free, feel me?
Stop it.
If y'all interested in that, let's just hop into this video.
It's been a while since I did a voiceover. God dang, probably about a couple months. But you know it's like riding a bike. You never forget, nothing major. Y'all know I gotta come through clutch with this sauce every time. And I'm giving it to y'all for free, so just pay attention. So just like when you're at the barbershop, you gotta prep your hair. If you got hair like me, tie it up, get it out the way. Because we're not cutting this off. We're giving ourselves a fade, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta take this prepping junk seriously, bro. Run a comb or a brush. Actually run both through your hair, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take this junk seriously. This is your haircut. So if it looks bad, it's on you. So you have to take this prepping phase seriously, bro. Go ahead and just run a brush, run a comb through your hair. This is gonna make the haircut 20 times better, I promise you. So what you gonna do next is get yourself a pair of clippers. For this video, I'm using my Wahl Edge Pro trimmers. You can get these at Walmart or Target for about $30. They are not that expensive at all. I recommend y'all go pick them up. What you're doing here is setting in your first guideline, your first bald line. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put it right where your ear meets your face. And you got either make a rainbow shape or a straight line. Doesn't matter, it's up to you, it's personal preference. With me, I'm putting a straight line right here where my ear meets my face. This is your first bald line, this is your first guideline. Make it as straight as you possibly can. Next, you're gonna go ahead and pop a 3mm guard under your clippers. So what you're gonna do on this step is you're gonna go up about 1/2 inch in a flick out motion. Watch me right here. Look at me. I'm going in a flick out motion and I'm going up 1/2 inch. You see what I'm doing? You gotta make sure that you flicking, not just digging in. You gotta flick. So when you flick, it's gonna give that fade effect. You know what I'm saying? So if you dig in, you're gonna cut off all that necessary bulk that you need to give your haircut that fade effect. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to what I'm doing. Got to take your time. Just go all the way across. Next, you'll want to take off that 3mm guard and put on your 6mm guard and go up and out in that flicking motion, just like we did earlier. Flick out motion. Next, I'm taking my Philips Norelco Multigroom 3000 and I'm flicking out that bald line. So you can get these from Walmart for about $25. But I only use these to flick out the bald line. I really don't use these for anything else. This tool is mainly for facial hair and it creates a stubble look. And that's why I use these tools to flick out that bald line, because it doesn't completely give a close shave. It leaves that stubble. Next, I'm going over my baby hairs and I'm using my 6mm guard. Same as we did before. Set in that bald line where your ear meets your face. You can make your line straight just like me, or you can add a little curve. It doesn't matter. I'm making mine straight. Remember, take your time when you're doing this. This is your artwork. This is your masterpiece. This is your haircut. So however it turns out, that is completely on you. So when you're doing this, use your other side for reference. You want to try and match each side. Same as before, I'm popping on my 3mm guard. I'm going up about 1/2 inch in a flicking out motion. Don't dig in. Got to give yourself that fade effect. Just like the other side, popping on that 6mm guard, and I'm going up again in a flicking out motion over what I just did. See what I'm doing? Flick out motion. You got to flick out. Don't dig in or you're going to mess up your fade. Same as before, I'm taking my Philips Norelco Multigroom 3000s and I'm flicking out that bottom harsh guideline. Next, I'm just doing some detailed work. Do some detailed work to make yourself look presentable. Next, I'm moving to the back of my head, doing the same thing that I was doing on the sides of my head. I'm setting in my bald guideline right there at the base of my head, you know what I'm saying? Take your time with it. Back of your head is kind of difficult, especially when you're trying to film and hold a mirror, just like I'm doing. It is way easier than it looks though, I promise you. It all depends on how you hold the clippers and how much you pay attention to detail.
I just realized mid-cut, one of my subscribers was right. I don't have a temp fade. I got a drop fade. So yeah, this ain't gonna be a temp fade no more. It's gonna be a drop fade.
Start this off, I'm gonna pop on my 6mm guard and I'm gonna take down all of this bulk. Y'all see that bulk? Watch this. See all that bulk coming off? You see how it's not too much, but then it's not too little? Gotta take that bulk down. Give yourself that fade effect. Do not dig in unless you have to. Right here, I am digging in, but I'm not using too much force. I'm just letting the weight of the clippers run through my hair. So if you could trust the barber, you could trust yourself. You have to have confidence in yourself when you're cutting your hair. You know what I'm saying? So remember, we're giving ourselves that drop fade. So I'm going up about 1 inch in a flick out motion with my 3mm guard. See what I'm doing? So look, you see how it's not perfect yet? You got to take your time with this. As you can see, I have to give myself the drop fade. So originally I was going to do the temp fade, but I'm not doing the temp fade anymore. I have to flick out those corners. Then I'm taking my Philips Norelco Multigroom 3000s and I'm flicking out that bottom harsh guideline. All right, here's the fun part, lining yourself up. This is gonna make or break your haircut. So you gotta have a steady hand when you're lining yourself up, because I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. If you mess your hairline up, it's gonna determine whether or not you cut all your hair off. Have a steady hand when you're doing this. So when you're lining yourself up, it's not that hard at all. I'm telling y'all. You're literally just going along your hairline with the clippers, because the clipper blade itself is straight already. So all you're doing is taking it along the edge of your hair and just lining yourself up. It's not that hard at all. It's very self-explanatory. When you get in those corners, you got to use the corner of the clippers to get the corners. Use the corners for the corners. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard.
Nigga, hurry up!
So here's my favorite part of the haircut, lining up my facial hair. So facial hairstyles vary, so I'm not really going to go into detail on how to necessarily line up your facial hair. All I can tell y'all is pay attention to detail. Pay attention to detail. For this video, I just decided to cut off my quote-unquote beard because, I just wanted to show a little jawline, feel me? I'm saucy. It's the summer, feel me? No, I'm just playing. I just wanted to try something new for the summer, you know what I'm saying? Go back to the old. I used to always rock the goatee a couple years ago, and I really liked it, so I'm just getting it back again, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about having facial hair. You can do whatever you want with it when you want, you feel me? Or whenever your hair grows back after you cut it off. But it's a time thing. Everybody knows that. Hair takes time to grow. But when you cut your hair off, don't even sweat because it grows back. So even though there's no uniform way to line up facial hair, I can show y'all one uniform way to line up your mustache. So what you want to do is line up the clippers, pause if y'all need to, from the inside of your inner nostril to the corner of your upper lip. And then just let the clippers do the work. That's simple. This video should also be a how to line up your mustache tutorial. I can get more views like that. Might just put that in the hashtag. No, I don't need to do all that. But yeah. Like I said, just go from the corner of your inner nostril to the corner of your upper lip. Line up that mustache. Let the clippers do the work. It is that simple. Also, when you're doing the bottom of your mustache, just leave like 1 millimeter space between your upper lip and your mustache. It's not that hard, y'all. Just pay attention to detail. It's your mustache, it's your facial hair. Do whatever you want with it. It really does not matter.
A few moments later.
Alright, YouTube, here's the cut. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it in between? Let me know. Would y'all get us a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Let me know. I'm always up for constructive criticism. Let me know how I did. So after you cut your hair, get a disinfectant of your choice. What I'm using is my witch hazel. I'm just making sure that I put it along wherever I line myself up, or wherever I feel like I probably nicked myself. Actually, just put it all over the areas where you ran the clippers. Simple.
Alright, that's it for today, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm out.